What if Germany had actually won World War II? And for part 1, we're looking at the fallout for Europe. France would become a German-dominated state, stripped of territory and forced to serve Berlin economically and militarily. The Low Countries would face even greater German control, with Luxembourg likely disappearing entirely, and Belgium and the Netherlands reduced to tightly controlled satellite states. And then there's Britain. If Britain had been forced into a negotiated peace, Germany wouldn't necessarily need to occupy every inch of the island. A compliant government could potentially remain in London, but British military power would be broken and its empire would begin to unravel. To the north, Denmark and Norway would fall firmly into Germany's sphere, while Sweden would remain formally independent but become economically dependent on Berlin, particularly for its vital iron exports. In the Mediterranean, Italy would soon discover that being Germany's ally doesn't necessarily mean that it's Germany's equal. With German power dominating Europe, Mussolini's ambitions would take a backseat to Berlin. Eastern Europe would be completely different. Poland would cease to exist as an independent state, while enormous territories further east would be reorganized according to German plans for German expansion and settlement. And across the continent, democracy would disappear. Free elections, independent political parties, and opposition movements would be replaced by governments backed by German military and security forces. And Berlin would become the undisputed political center of Europe. But Germany would have one massive problem. It could conquer Europe, but it couldn't make Europe stop resisting. Partisans, underground movements, and rebellions would continue across the continent. Germany may have won the war, but the next war would be an internal one against the people it just conquered.